All right, welcome to another episode of Feel for Outdoors. Today we are working on the engine still. What we're going to do today is we'll put the I painted this off camera, cleaned it and painted it, got all the gasket material off of it. It's pretty clean. I'm going to put a new gasket here, and I'm going to put a new one here for the rear main seal. This is a seal, by the way, not gasket. I'm going to put the oil pump, pickup tube for the oil pump, and I will install the rear main seal along with the front timing cover. Then, if time permits, we'll do the oil pan, and that'll close out the bottom part of the engine. We're making progress. We're making progress. Yep. I painted the timing cover off camera too, right here. I've got it over here drying. I just touched it up a bit. It wasn't too bad, so I didn't want to go all out on it. When the engine's all sealed up here, I'll paint it red, back to this original Volvo Penta red. All right, let's get to work on this thing and see how it goes. Hopefully we get all that done today. Removing this sucker out of the rear main seal housing. Come over here on something white. This is in this housing like this. Right? That thing is not easy to remove. You see, I got it all boogered up here where I tried to remove it. So some people say you can put a screw, you can drill a hole in here and then take a screw and pull it out like that. So the manual says in these little crevices right here, you can take a screwdriver and pry it out. I tried. That's where I got boogered up right here. But I was afraid that I would mess the sides up. I didn't want to mess up the mating where it meets along the edges here. So what I ended up doing, putting it in an open vise to support around the outside, taking a big screwdriver and just pounding it until it popped out. And it took some encouragement to get it to do it. There's another train of thought that people, when they install this, they put RTV around the outside, just a hair, for lubrication. But like Felpro says, and also the manual, they say to just lightly put oil on it for it to seal. I think I'll just put light oil on it. I'm not going to put any RTV on it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it won't fail on me, because when if this leaks, you have to pull the whole engine again, and we don't want that. I have this handy dandy tool right here to press in the seal, but also this tool works as an alignment tool when I install the front cover, so that the front cover will go exactly, the hole will be exactly centered on the drive shaft, like that. On the drive shaft, on the crankshaft, like that. Now this little indentation, see, it's oblong right there. That's to fit over the keyway that's on the crankshaft. All right, so we'll get this done. We'll get that done. Oil pump. I got some gasket maker right here. Some Permatex Ultra Gray. Yeah, we should get a lot done today. I'm excited. Let's keep going. I got the oil pump right here. It says to, it comes with a gasket, but it says don't use it. Make sure it mates up well. And here's the flange for the distributor. Will connect to it, and when it spins, it'll pump the oil. I have a device to prime the pump, so I'm not going to prime it now. I'm going to put it on here, and it torques down to 120 inch-pounds. The general consensus is put a little blue Loctite on it. Oh, I said a little. Now, it's not going to hurt it. What could happen, right? What could happen? Man, this stuff is liquidy. I just want to dab, a little dab will do you. Like real cream. For my crow's foot. It's 120. All right. So now what we have to do, put the pickup tube on. So I have to take this off. Put the baby on there. I had to have the machine shop take it off because it was not easy to get off. All right. Well, .72 inch-pounds. All right, so we've got that. Got the oil pump on now. Looking good, looking good. Now we need to, what do we want to do next? We want to just a small bead around here, just a little bit. All right, place this here like this, get my handy dandy tool like that and drive it home like this. Let's see here. I'll wipe this thing off. Took some influencing with the installer here, right here. But it is installed right there. So now I've got the fan on. It got really hot in here. I know that it's noisy. So what I'm going to start doing now is putting some RTV for the timing cover gasket, and yeah, we'll start putting that on. This is messy. I'm not real good at this. This guy up. That it keeps it right in the middle so that I could put it on, and it would help if I had a socket ready. So I'm just going to start these on by hand. So I'm going to wait an hour after tightening these by hand to torque it, so that the RTV will set up a little bit. Now when I come through and put the oil pan gasket on, I will get this joint real good right here, because this is where the leaks occur a lot. Alright, now I'm going to put the dipstick tube in here. A little oil around here to make it a little easier to push in, but I have RTV around the top part of it so it doesn't leak. Alright, so it looks like this cover was like this, I'm assuming. And it's got to go down all the way. Alright, let's see here. Yep, it's down all the way. Dipstick is in. Alright. One more thing on the list. GoPro, stop recording. I did it off camera. I apologize. But it was a pain in the butt to put on. I was being real gentle with it. I didn't want to tear it up. So, but it's on there straight. This is the rear main seal. I'm gonna put some assembly lube on this right here, just to when I go to put it on. It's been is 27. Alright, so I could take this off. Let me unwind this torque wrench. I don't want to leave it wound out. Alright. There we go. Alright, that is lined up right in the middle. That little tool does this job. Got this little cap that goes inside the rear main seal here, which will allow it to slide on and not fold the rubber back on the seal. So I just put that on right like that, and then push it on, and then pull the cap off. That way the seal will, see, it catches right there, goes right on the end of the crankshaft, and then I'll just pull this off. That way this will feed right onto it without any problem, like that. All right, so now what I have to do, make sure it's all good and clean, is I have to put gasket sealer on my RTV on my gasket. Stand by and I'll do that. All right, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna put this on here like this. Let's see if I've got it all the way around. I suck at this. All right. I'm calling that good. All right, put this thing in here. Let's see if I can do this. Perfect. All right. Little Loctite on these. All right. So I got those finger tight, so to speak, and in about 45 minutes, because it seems to be drying quicker here, I'll come back and torque them. Clean that up. A gasket sealer makes its way onto everything. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that this thing doesn't leak. Now I could pull this off like that. And that hopefully made a good seal. Alright, so I've waited a while. Now I'm going to do these to 170 inch-pounds. If I can get on it. Alright, we're torqued down here. Well, it is time to start closing up the bottom of this motor finally. Not that I'm tired of looking at it, but I'm ready for it to be done. So, yeah, gonna put the oil pan gasket on her, and and we'll be done with it. So I'm gonna smear some RTV here, around here, up to here, or here I think. And around here, and around this screw hole right here. I don't know if, I think just around here. Alright, let's just lay this out here to see how well it fits up. So, like that. This has got little nipples that go down in these holes. Like that. Make sure they all fit. Yeah, so silicone to here, silicone to here, here. These things are a pain about it. I can see that already. Alright, we'll silicone it and then put the gasket back on here. This goes like this. Put that in there. Now the fun part, putting these little nubs in there. What do you think, Pasquale? You think we can do this? There. There. There's one. Where does this one go, Pasquale? This one goes. There's a hole somewhere around there. Oh, right there. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. It's right in that corner. There. Oh, man. That's in there. This is not in there. You gotta make sure he's one of their little holes. Damn it. There. Now, hold this and do that at the same time. There. All right, let's throw this oil pan on here, Pasquale. Goodbye, motor. I hope never to have to see you again. I hope you behave. Sure this all lines up really good. I'll put all these bolts in. So these get torqued to 80 inch-pounds. I know I saw on the video on YouTube he said 15, but I looked at two different books and they said bolts to the crankcase are 80. These nuts are 165 and 80. All these 80. And to the front cover is 45. Let's see, front cover is 45. So I'm just going to start tightening these down here in the middle. Seems like a lot. All right. The oil pan is installed. Hope it doesn't leak. Please don't leak. think these things are notorious for leaking in the corners. Hopefully I did the silicone good and it won't leak. Alright, well, I think I'm done for today. Let's see what we got done. We got the oil pan on, we got the oil pump on, the fill tube, the strainer, the front cover seal, and the back cover or seal bracket with the back seal. I already started covering up some of these places, so when I paint the block, plus I don't want anything to get in. I'll cover the engine up and continue tomorrow, maybe. Maybe tomorrow, get the head on it. Let's see, what can we do tomorrow? We can put the head on it. I don't have this gasket nor the valve cover gasket. That doesn't come with the gasket kit. I had to order those separately from Amazon. That's the only thing I guess I'd be waiting on. Cover this thing up and put the head on tomorrow and adjust the valve, put the head, put the lifters and the push rods and adjust them. And then, wow, we're pretty close. We're getting closer. Kind of exciting. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you get anything out of this. I hope you do. Until next time.